In the summer of 2024, YouTuber Gabby drove into the North Cascades for her first ever solo camping trip. She arrived late, battling a growing sense of anxiety as the sun began to dip toward the jagged peaks.
Oh, it's a 3-hour drive. I'm not gonna get to the trail until 3, which is late for me. I'm doing a easier to moderate hike than I had planned initially because I realized I haven't been out to the trail like that in a minute and I didn't want to just like throw myself into a hard hike right away. So maybe next week we can reconvene. Actually, next week I'm going to Banff. What am I saying? Yeah, I don't want to throw myself in, so I'm doing an easy to moderate hike. It's about 4.6, so 4.6 to 5 miles, which is on the lower end than what I had planned to do, and the elevation isn't as insane. I'm going to be camping alone for the very first time ever in my life. I'm going to be car camping, so I got the car packed up. I tested out my car camping situation this past 2 days in the Olympics on someone. I'm glad I got a chance to test it out before just going out on my own. I'm honestly just going to see how I feel and if I'm afraid to, one, be by myself, how, like, what the vibes are, also, like...
The drive was long, and her gut was already warning her to be careful. She promised to leave if the vibes turned sour, but the beauty of the wilderness lured her deeper into the mountains.
Passed a bunch of people already. There's people still getting here, so I expect to see a lot of people on the trail today. I have my Garmin and my birdie alarm here, my bug spray in this pocket. I'm already out of breath because it's so hot. I have my thermocell strapped on the back of my backpack because I heard it's really buggy already. Trying to like be proactive because I'm prone to getting bug bites time I'm outside, honestly, even in the city. My first time hiking like actually by myself. I've hiked alone with Kuma, which is also by myself, but like literally me and my own thoughts. No other doggy to take care of. Try not to psych myself out because it's gonna be fun. And I know that for a fact. So anyway, gonna try to make good time also because I want to get back to the campsite at a good time. Okay, let's go. I forgot my bear spray. Going back to the car. At least it wasn't that far. Okay, back in action. Got my bear spray. I didn't wear my camping belt because usually I string it on my belt, but so I had a few extra carabiners, so it's on my backpack. Okay, let's go. It's hot.
The heat hit 80 degrees as she finally hit the trail. She carried bear spray and a safety alarm, the weight of total solitude pressing against her thoughts for the very first time.
Goat. There's 2. Oh my god. There's literally 2 goats. That's actually so crazy. I want to get my Rico. To get so close to the goat to pass. Low-key, he was kind of scary. He was like staring each person down. There's a baby, and that goat was guarding that baby. He was standing on business. That goat, I took a picture. I didn't get more film of it though. Okay, no more. There's bugs in my face. Getting closer to the water because that's usually why. I'm passing more like streams on the ground too, so I think we're almost at the lake. The wildflowers up here are incredible. Lake.
Suddenly, she found herself face to face with a massive mountain goat guarding its baby. It stood its ground, unblinking, staring her down until she slowly backed away and found a path around. That's when it happened.
My camp set up to to the entrance of the trail and then set up my camp there. Sounds like a good idea to me. So I don't have to go all the way down because the sun's about to go down in like an hour and I want to get my bed set up so I don't need to worry about doing that in the dark. So let's do this. Okay, this is my camping box with all my things. I have my air pump because I have an air mattress for the back of my car. And I recently picked this up and I'm so excited about it. It's literally a mini little generator. How sick. And it comes with a phone charger at the top portable tray. Okay, the bedroom is set up. Now I'm gonna reorganize everything so that it's really easy to repack at night and just go to sleep after that. I'm still perfecting my camping checklist, and I forgot to put cooking oil in my bin again, even though I realized I needed that yesterday. I just forgot again. We're gonna have some rice, some garlic mackerel, and bok choy. Really, really simple. And then I have my cherry cola. Getting cold, so I actually think I'm gonna go to the bathroom, wash up really quick, and change out of my swimsuit because it's a little wet still. Put my
She reached her site as the sun dipped low. She abandoned the idea of a tent, choosing to lock herself inside her car to feel a sense of safety from the dark.
especially the men. Just want to take note of who's my neighbors, who's by me. I feel like when it gets really dark, I might be a little more scared. I'm good right now, thankfully. We'll see. First night ever camping by myself. Clean up my kitchen. I'm gonna leave the table out here. Gonna leave the chairs. Let's do some errands. I'll be right back. Oh, hello vlog. I'm in the car now. I'm putting up all of my window shades. This one doesn't fit, but that one went in. Good boy. Good enough. Okay. I'm gonna open the sunroof, crack it open just a bit. Okay. It's hot. I wasn't super tired yet. I just wanted to come in the car and post up and read and journal more. That's good. I've been thinking about my dream car that I want. I don't want to say my dream car because it's very attainable and would be not that unreasonable to purchase now. But I think I want to really invest in more car camping things when I purchase that car. I mean, not that I can't do stuff for this car, but one thing I miss about tent camping versus car camping, I personally don't know if I'm comfortable or have enough, if I'm brave enough to sleep in a tent alone by myself in the woods. This is baby steps. This is my first time camping by myself at all in my car, and I feel better with the safety of being able to lock my car and God forbid anything happens, I could.
Night fell, and the woods grew cold. She kept her eyes on every shadow moving past the glass, gripping her keys while the sound of strangers passing by echoed through the campsite.
To wake up early, we're foiled because the car next to me, oh, my bug bite's so itchy. My neighbor car, they got here at 2 a.m. and just woke me up. They were slamming doors, just moving around. And then it freaked me out because I kept seeing their flashlight point into my car. So low-key freaked me out. And then I didn't go back to sleep until
4 a.m. Like, I kept waking up. Every little noise, I kept waking up. So it's like 8:45 now. Let's make some breakfast, shall we? So I was debating on making breakfast.
At 2:00 a.m., the peace was shattered. A stranger's flashlight began scanning through her windows, lighting up the interior while she lay paralyzed in the back. Waiting for them, traveler Amanda from the channel Nomad Unknown drove into the Cascades National Forest in Louisiana. She was looking for peace on the Wild Azalea Trail, but the forest had other plans. The trail was overgrown and heavy with humidity. She pushed forward, trying to ignore the suffocating feeling that she was being watched from the thick brush.
In a hotel parking lot. Not a hotel I was checked into. I just stayed in their parking lot every night. I'm coming out of a funk that I've been in for the past maybe week or so. Last time you saw me, I was leaving Texas and heading into Louisiana. I don't know if it was evident in that video, but I was really already having a hard time. And when I entered into Louisiana, I had an itinerary and all these plans, and I've done nothing. I am starting to feel better, and I just want to ride that wave of just continuing to do a little bit at a time to help myself feel better and do the things that really take care of me. So I'm sitting outside my car, outside my home, at a trailhead, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I have it in.
The atmosphere shifted when a strange aroma filled the air. It smelled like heavy, flavored cigar smoke, yet there wasn't a soul in sight for miles.
I just got my first glimpse at the very first wild azalea. It's so beautiful. So yeah, as I was saying, there's an interesting aroma that I've kind of walked into. It kind of smells like flavored tobacco, cigar. It's very interesting. So in short, I don't know where I'm camping tonight, but we'll figure that out. No big deal. Whether I'm solo traveling or stationary with a group of people, in my experience, the one thing that helps me is remembering the saying, no one's gonna come save you. You have to.
Paranoia turned into a cold reality. A man appeared behind her 4 separate times, moving silently and vanishing back into the trees the moment she tried to make eye contact.
Somebody, and the energy is just off. That is what's been happening to me a little bit today. I'm about 3 miles in and I found this spot that I would really love to camp. But just as I was getting here, I saw somebody that I've seen twice already today. The first time I saw him, he only had a water bottle in his hand, no backpack or anything. And I saw him at the trailhead where I parked my car as I was still pulling things out of my car. And at that point, as soon as he saw me, he sort of turned around and headed back onto the trail. I've seen him 4 times, I just realized. And then I saw him as I was hiking. I had started with my pack up the trail, and he came from behind me, still with just the water bottle. and I didn't hear him at first, but it kind of startled me a little bit. So I moved over to let him go past, and that time was the first time I said, "Oh, hello," and he just said hi. The next time I saw him, he was at a crossroads, and it looked like he was loading things into his car to leave. But I guess he was pulling a backpack out, because even though I didn't say anything to him at that point, I literally just got across this bridge that's behind me, and I was filming some of the wild azaleas, and there he came from behind me again, this time with the backpack on, like an overnight backpack. And I said, "Oh, hello again." I might have even filmed that, although I didn't film him. And again, he just said hi. There's nothing concrete that's wrong with any of that.
Amanda moved away from the main path to find a hidden clearing. She had to climb over massive, intentionally placed logs to reach what she thought was a private campsite.
Over to this area that I was looking across at, you see there's the bridge, you can see that, and then the backpack's right there. I was thinking I was going to camp over there, but I looked over and I saw this area here, the clearing, and I thought, you know what, that's a bit more hidden from trail. I might feel more comfortable and secure over there, so I came over. Why is there a trail cam pointing to that campsite? I don't really know how those things work. Maybe it's not visible on the camera, but like, what else is it pointing at? Okay. The heck? Like, here's the trail cam. What is it pointing at? Putting my camera right behind. My backpack is right there. That's where I was gonna camp. Like, that's an established campsite. Looks like this one is too, but what the heck is going on here? First, weird energy. Second, a trail cam pointed at a campsite? Oh, I think one strike, two strike. I gotta get out of here before.
That's when it happened. In the corner of her eye, she caught a glimpse of glass reflecting through the camouflage.
You guys. Ooh, it's hard. Okay, maybe right here. I'm gonna try to zoom even more. It's gonna get really bad. Quality, but there it is. You can see it right there. You can see it. I'm out of here. I should say this because I don't think I covered it in the video, because when I hiked over there from the first campsite, so we'll call campsite 1, and the one with the camera is campsite 2. So I went from campsite 1 over to campsite 2, just kind of an exploratory thing. And the reason it actually took me a little while to decide to go over there is because there were like clear obstructions in the path, like logs covering the path. A lot of time that might be set up by Forest Service to say like, this is not a trail, don't go down here. I just felt like I needed to go explore it. There was poison ivy I had to avoid. It's not too dense where I couldn't avoid it. And yeah, I had to go over a couple of logs and stuff like that. But it's almost like they don't want somebody going over there, right? But is it because they don't want somebody to discover the camera? It doesn't feel scary. Like, I'm not scared. I'm actually angry because it feels violating. It feels like a threat in that way where it's a violation of privacy. I'm just like, what the? There's nonstop action here. So remember the guys I told you about that passed by the campsite earlier? They're matching, there's 4 men. They're all wearing matching red shirts. And I just stumbled across them.
A trail camera was hidden in the trees, pointed directly at the spot where she intended to pitch her tent. It felt like a calculated threat. Someone was waiting for her to close her eyes. She abandoned the forest immediately. She drove until she reached Valentine Lake, choosing to lock her doors and sleep in her car rather than become a victim of a hunter.
There's some campgrounds there, so I'm gonna go see about camping out for the night. So let's head on out. Right, really good vibes here. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to show you. I'm gonna fill out my payment envelope first. And this place actually, with my America the Beautiful pass, I can put my pass number on this envelope and it's only $5 a night. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and stay here for 2 nights. Saturday, I'll stay Saturday, Sunday night. And it's gonna be amazing. It's beautiful.
On a 600-mile trek from Southern California to Big Sur, YouTuber Whaley and her dog Navi navigate the coast in their 2000 Jeep Wrangler. She is determined to document the journey, not just the destination.
Big Sur. The entire trip will be about 600 miles round trip, and I'm taking my 2000 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. I bought this Jeep 3 years ago with 180,000 miles on it and have added about 20,000 miles exploring the Pacific Northwest. I'm on this road trip with my 11-year-old dog Navi. We'll be visiting a botanical garden, beaches, camping right in front of the ocean. And for the first time, I felt spooked out at a camp spot and had to leave. I don't know, I'm getting kind of weird vibes. But more on that later. This trip will be split into 2 parts, so this is part 1 of my 600-mile road trip to Big Sur. So now let's get to driving. Our first stop is a botanical garden in Santa Barbara. I told myself this trip, I need to make time to stop at local places and viewpoints instead of rushing to my destination, which is usually what I tend to do. But this time I want to take things slow.
They stop in Santa Barbara to walk through towering redwoods. The forest is beautiful, yet the isolation of the trail starts to press in.
It's so quiet here. All I hear are my pants swishing. The moment I stop, Navi is pumped. She is loving it. Wow, look at these redwoods. It's so beautiful. What a gem. What a nice garden. It was $20 for entry, and dogs are allowed, which is amazing. There are different landscapes all throughout the park, and right now we're walking through the redwoods. How gorgeous! Are you happy? Oh! I just got to camp. This campground is so busy. There are so many RVs here. It's kind of ruined the vibe. It's a bit...
The first night is spent at a crowded oceanfront camp. Surrounded by RVs and strangers, Whaley struggles to find the privacy she usually craves in the wild.
That's nice. I'm only staying here for one night. I knew this campground was going to be really crowded because I saw that everything was fully booked when I booked it last night. Pretty much just gonna eat dinner, go to sleep, and then wake up tomorrow morning and be on the road. This location was perfect for my route because it's just right off the 101 highway.
Let's quickly get this done.
This roof box is awesome. I'm debating whether I should set up right there or right there. Cars kind of drive through the front. Maybe I'll be right here. Hello. You love the tent, huh?
What do you think? I didn't even pump it up yet.
Are you excited? So we have to go over there. Wait.
Day 2 begins with low tire pressure and DIY interior fixes. The Jeep is her home, and she feels confident until she heads further off-grid.
So when I first got the Jeep, I envisioned exactly this. I don't know if I could really call this a build because there's really not much to it. I do want to redo it now that I have some more experience. When I first built this out, I mainly just wanted this to be a space where I can sit and hang out. Now that I've been taking this on so many more trips, I've really gotten to know how I travel. I want to kind of do like a rebuild of the interior so that I can add a little bit more storage. But overall, I love it. It's so awesome. Like just being able to sit back here, have a tabletop to set my stuff and just enjoy the view. The feeling of finishing a good book is so bittersweet. This was such a good book. As I was reading it, I would say the beginning and the middle was a little bit slow, but it's a really short book. But when I got towards the end, oh my gosh, I really loved the meaning behind this book, and it was such a twist at the end. It was so heartfelt. So if you guys are looking for something that's easy to read and a really heartfelt and eye-opening story, I think this is a good one. So I brought a few books on this trip. It's called The Psychology of Money. This book was actually what inspired this trip. If you want to go on a road trip through the Pacific Northwest, this is definitely a great place to start, and it's just so cute. It has a lot of great information in here, and the drawings are so cute. I love it. For breakfast, I'm gonna have this. My friend got this for me in Taiwan, and I've been really looking forward to trying this. It's a beef flavor rice with tomato. Ooh. It smells really good. This tailgate table, it's super DIY.
That's when it happened. She arrives at a secluded campground deep in the woods. A stranger approaches and mentions how badass she is for camping alone.
And if I like it, I would stay. If not, I had a backup. So after the entrance, I drove a few more miles up the road to a very secluded campground. It was really beautiful. And when I got to the end, I encountered a few people, but there were 2 people in particular that gave me slightly off vibes. And rewatching this now, I think I really downplayed how I was feeling because I didn't want to be dramatic, but I'm ultimately glad that I trusted my gut and left.
Wow, it's so quiet.
I might be overreacting. Okay, so this is what's going on. There's like 3 people here. I saw one guy go to the trailhead with his dog. One campsite that's taken, and then the one next to it is taken as well. There's a couple that's camping next to me, and the guy, he comes up to me and he was like, "My wife and I think you're so badass for camping alone." Immediately my thoughts went to, what makes you think that I'm alone? I mean, granted, I am driving alone, but you know, I could have a friend that's joining me later. You know, I don't know. I feel like the paranoid side of me is thinking, is that his way of kind of testing to see if I'm alone? And usually I have responses ready, but I was caught so off guard and I just smiled and said thanks. I don't know why I'm getting slightly weird vibes, but I always say, like, if I get to a spot and it's daytime and I feel scared, I'm going to feel 10 times more scared in the night. I feel like I'm psyching myself out, which I usually don't. Like, I usually feel quite safe, but this time, I don't know, I'm getting kind of weird vibes. I might just be freaking myself out for no reason, but I'm just gonna go with my gut because there's also really limited spotty reception up here. Better be safe than sorry.
The comment chills her. She realizes he's testing her boundaries, and with no cell service, she is completely vulnerable. Whaley doesn't wait for nightfall. She bolts to a new location, choosing peace of mind over a challenging night.
I kept asking myself why. I was just like too afraid to stay. I don't think in all my years of camping that's ever happened. Even though I've been camping deep in the woods many times, I've always been with someone else, and I've never been deep in the woods alone. I've done a lot of solo trips, but usually they're not too deep into the woods, and I think that's why I feel safe. But where I went today, it was like a few miles up the road deep into the woods. I realized that that's where my limits are. What I normally do, that's in my comfort zone, that's good. I was telling myself, why not challenge yourself and just stay? But it just wouldn't be worth it. I didn't want to feel paranoid all night. Anyway, it could have been fine. I could have made the best decision in my life. I don't know. I'm happy to be here right now. The view is great. I feel really safe. I feel very comfortable here. This bread is so good.
Solo traveler from the channel Shies to Lost Girl pulls into a remote car park in northern England. She isn't looking for a traditional campsite, she's looking for a safe place to disappear for the night.
With me, I don't know what's going to happen, you don't know what's going to happen, I've not planned it. Anything can happen in this video, so let's just see where we get to and what happens, and if anything exciting happens, but it will just be a very like normal van life. Nothing, obviously I don't glamorize this lifestyle anyway, so we're gonna do that the next couple of days, maybe a day, maybe 2 days, see how much I film. I don't want to bore you guys too much, but yeah, we're on the road heading to some random park for night location which seemed pretty decent, so let's go. So first things first, I am in Audi car park because that's where all the best adventures start, hopefully. I'm just gonna grab some food.
The drive is quiet and unglamorous. She shares tips on how to stay safe as a solo female traveler, stressing the importance of having backup internet in case the situation turns dangerous.
And there's like, I'm not worried about it, but there's like a group of like men all having like a few cars together, having a bit of a thing. I just don't want to notify them that I am alone and a female. Not that I believe that it's a dangerous situation, but like I definitely feel more comfortable when they've when they've left and then I can go for my walk, but I don't really want to wave the flag around and be like, oh look, I'm here, I'm alone in my van at night. So I'll just hold off until I think, yeah. But I'm gonna start cooking. I'll show you our little cooking setup. So camping stove, puts a bit of wood under it because if you're cooking for too long it actually starts to burn the surface. Thing. I don't need any chopping boards today. All I need is what we're going to use to cook this. Saucepan as well, but that'll be much easier. Oh, will be delicious. This is about as far as my cooking goes actually. That's already done. That's already done. Just put it in there I guess. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I mean, I'm not doing rice. What do you reckon? I found this beautiful tin of pineapple.
The vibe shifts when a group of men pull up in several cars nearby. She stops her routine and refuses to open the door, terrified of signaling to the group that she is a woman alone in the wild.
This end. That's not what I'm going to do tonight. I'm just going to take half the pillows off, take this off and like put my pillow there and just sleep across like this so I don't have to make the bed. Because I'm not tall. I just need to move all my guitars and stuff, and I'll show you my little movie setup in a minute. I'm not going to do it our usual way because usually we have a little hook and we've got a big projector screen that comes down. It pretty much fills like, well, the whole van pretty much, but I don't think I can bother with that, and since I'm going to be laying this way I think I might just project onto this wall here, but we'll see how that goes. One thing that I'm trying to do since I am alone is not go to sleep with like loads of stuff on the side, and just generally like if I need to leave in a hurry for whatever reason, if someone's messing with the van, I can just jump in the front seat and start driving. I think that's probably a good tip if you're wanting to do solo travel, or even not, because even if something dodgy happened and it was me and Jake, like it's still a nicer feeling knowing that you can just drive off if something happens. And obviously we're able to do that because we've got this gap in between the cab, which is where I'm filming from right now. So we can just jump through that gap and escape basically whatever we might need to escape, which is a really good thing. So when people say they're going to put a bulkhead in and leave it in and not have a way to get through of an emergency, that kind of scares me a bit. I'm just doing a bit of crocheting because I'm making my friend a little top in this like, it looks really light in the video, it's a bit darker, it's like an olive green, but I'm going to do some white details on it as well. So I'm going to do like an hour of crocheting and then I'll set up a little film. It's a bit of post.
Night falls and she sets up her escape gap. She ensures nothing blocks her path from the bed to the driver's seat, knowing she might need to bolt if someone begins tampering with the van. That's when it happened.
I'm definitely well off the road, but I guess you could always be further. So something exciting did actually just happen, and I didn't film it because I was in the moment and I didn't just get my camera out. But basically this car parked up next to us to feed the birds, and there was like 3 people in there. One of them spoke quite good English, and there's a baby as well. And I heard that their car didn't start, and I waited a few minutes because I thought they might have like a plan for this. And they were kind of shouting at each other, and they just opened the bonnet and just looked like, not a clue, and closed the bonnet again and just sat in the car. So I went outside, knocked on their window and was like, do you want me to help you start your car? Because we recently bought this thing. It's like, intelligent battery charger, it says on it anyway. I went into the back of the van to see if our Jackery actually had battery. So I plugged into the Jackery, we hooked up the jump cable bits onto his car, and he didn't even need to wait. We literally waited like 2 minutes and his car started. And yeah, they were really interested in the van. They were like, oh, you're just camping? I was like, yeah. And they offered me some food and everything. I was like, no, it's fine, I've just cooked. And they've just gone off on their merry way as well. And their brother came out to rescue them. They obviously live local. But by the time he got there, we'd already started the car. So yeah, that was quite exciting. That was a nice thing this evening. And I'm really proud of myself as well, because if usually in day-to-day life, if something like that happened, I'd have been like, oh, Jake, do you want to go out and help those people? Or like, I'd be too awkward. But like, because I spend the whole day on my own, I'm feeling really confident, which is unlike me. I just went out and just knocked on their thing and asked if they needed help, because I know that I have equipment.
The car park becomes party central, with loud music and strangers circling her van. She sits in total darkness, watching a movie while a strange car idles just inches from her bedroom wall.
Everyone. Obviously, I just set up the camera, pretended to be asleep to then pretend to wake up again, but this is what my morning looks like. Usually Jake's there, so usually my head is that side and feet are that side, but I'm sleeping sideways across today. But last night was fine. I was a little bit more on edge than I would have been, than I am usually when obviously I'm not alone. But this was quite, like I said about like the reviews on Park for Night, people saying there's a lot of young people come and listen to music down here and just smoke and hang out, and that was what was happening last night. But I managed to finish watching Puss in Boots. I did pause it a few times to have a quick peek out of the windows to see if anything was happening when I heard loud noises and stuff, which I do sometimes do that, but usually not as much as I did last night. But yeah, when I actually put the projector away and everything and went to go to sleep, I fell asleep pretty quickly, so it was fine. I felt safe. I didn't feel like scared or anything, which is nice. Also last night I made my breakfast ready for today because I'm having overnight oats. A few goji berries and oats, chia seeds and sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds and all that sort of stuff, with the coconut milk, and I just let it sit overnight, and that looks pretty decent. Somehow I've gotten through 3 GoPro batteries in the last 24 hours. Anyway, I don't know how that's happened. So I'm filming on my phone, but just one thing I've got to do right now, which is take the bins out and empty.
She reflects on the long, restless night. She recalls the reviews of this spot where others were targeted by intruders, realizing she was just one broken window away from a disaster.
So it was really good for me to know that I could go out and I actually was fine. Which has been really, really nice to know. And even things like going to the shop on my own, I was nervous, but then when I was walking back to the van, I was like, why was I nervous about doing that without this usually, because I'm not like a big talker. I know I'm okay in talking to the camera because it's my job and it's what I do on Instagram every day, but like I'm really not very good at talking to people, and I have major social anxiety, and I'm not an anxious person, but when it comes to like social situations and doing certain things, I just talk myself out of it, and then I can't do it, and I build it up in my head to the point where it's just ridiculous. So anyway, hopefully I'll be able to do a few more solo trips, probably not in the van now because we are most likely going to sell the van and go back to back.
She drives away at dawn. The isolation of the trip has forced her to confront her own social anxiety and the chilling reality of traveling without a partner. One viewer was so terrified for her that she said, comment, solo van life in public car parks is brave, but hearing voices outside your door at 2 a.m. is a nightmare no one talks about. On October 2024, YouTuber Gina from a tiny nomad headed into the Alaskan wilderness for a Halloween special. Her original plan was to car camp at the abandoned Igloo Hotel, a site where the previous owner was mauled by a grizzly bear.
So the real reason I'm out this way is because I want to car camp at the abandoned Igloo Hotel right on this road. I've passed it several times, and for some reason I just thought it was a gas station or something that was actually in business. I didn't know anything about the history of it until recently. It's been there since 1970 something, and it was this man's dream to turn it into a hotel close to Denali National Park. And I think the main reason the whole dream fell through is because the building wasn't up to code, specifically the window sizes, and he just didn't have the money to continue with the project further.
The abandoned Igloo Hotel sits decaying along the highway. It's a massive, eerie structure that never opened, now known more for its resident grizzly bears than its hospitality.
We have a problem. You can't even drive up to the igloo anymore. That is crazy. It's totally blocked off. I'm very curious now though, because when I drove to Denali this morning, I saw a tractor trailer parked right in front of the igloo. So how did he get in here? I'll show you how it's blocked off. I'm not giving up just yet. But for real though, that looks way spookier than I imagined it was going to look. That thing is rough. Okay. So if you know the code, you can sleep there. I mean, I doubt I'm gonna go to jail by taking a walk to the Igloo Hotel. Who knows? I might.
She finds the hotel completely blocked off. After realizing she forgot her bear spray in a high predator zone, she pivots to a new destination, a haunted cemetery in Anchorage.
Orthodox cemetery. I've never been to one of these before, but they have the coolest, I shouldn't be saying cool, I'm like surrounded by a bunch of dead people right now, and I'm saying their little tombstones are cool. Oh God. You guys, I'm not making this up right now, but there's a light in front of the church, and when you walk past the light, it turns on. I know, because I walked over there 2 times to look at the cemetery, and now I'm in my car, and it's flicked on 2 times. It's not windy outside. It could be an animal, I guess.
She pulls into a Russian Orthodox cemetery as the snow begins to fall. The graves are covered in spirit houses, small wooden shelters intended to house the souls of the departed.
Though, I do not like how that light keeps turning on and off. I'll show you what I'm talking about. that there's a light that lights up the front of the church. And there it goes. It's turned on twice since I've come back. What do you think it is, guys? Do you think it's animals or wind, or do you think it's ghosts or spirits? Because this cemetery is haunted and it's known. Oh my god, it just came. You guys, I am actually getting kind of scared. I don't ever get scared of stuff like this, but what the heck? You guys. Right as I started talking about spirits, the light turned on again. I need a glass of wine. Oh my gosh. I decided to Google what the name of those colorful boxes are. They're not tombstones, and they actually call them spirit houses. How cool is that? But how not cool is it that right when I was Googling about the spirit houses, the light in front of the church turned on again. Are the spirits?
That's when it happened. A motion sensor light on the church begins to flicker on and off rhythmically. There is no wind and no animals in sight, yet the light triggers every time she speaks about the dead.
Cemetery is one of Alaska's most notorious locations for paranormal activity. I cannot make this up. I did not know that until right now. Oh my god. I feel like I have to stay because I committed to it, but your girl is scared. I do not like that light coming on and off. It's not even windy outside. I do not want to be around paranormal activity. Okay? Well, I guess I shouldn't. Oh my god, it won't stop turning on and off. I do not like this, you guys. Oh my, like, this freaking light, it will not stop. What the heck? I guess I'm just gonna pull an all-nighter or something, so I can't sleep. Every tiny little noise.
Gina discovers this is one of Alaska's most notorious paranormal locations. A heavy, unpleasant presence fills the car, making her skin crawl as she realizes she is being watched.
Actually gonna try to sleep. I'm doing something weird tonight. I'm not putting my blackout window covers up, which might seem strange, but just in case I have to jump in the front seat in the middle of the night and bounce, I don't want to have to take all the window coverings off before I leave, because I actually am a little bit scared, which I'm surprised of. Kind of thought I was just gonna pull up into this cemetery and walk around and then go to sleep, but that's not exactly what has happened. Definitely feeling a presence around me. Not really pleasant, unfortunately. But yeah, it's kind of weird that I'm gonna sleep.
Gina refuses to put up her blackout curtains. She leaves the windows clear so she can see whatever is approaching and bolt to the driver's seat the second things turn violent.